everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. We are discussing Cardano and Coti, which have released ADAPay, AdaPay. Digibyte is also in the news. We'll be discussing them, as well as KardiaChain. They're going after the $2 billion Vietnamese esports market. I had no idea it was that size, but there you go. And KardiaChain is going after it for good reason. Crypto.com is in the news, as is Electroneum. And we'll end things off with a discussion of a Binance virtual conference. All that and more, guys. Let's first take a look at the markets on CoinGecko.com. We are up a little bit off of yesterday, bouncing slightly, $275.9 billion. We're up 1.2% overall. And as you can see, things are more or less flat or marginally up a percentage point or two, with the exception here in the top 10 of Cardano. It is up 5.9%. Binance Coin also up 4%. And then going down a little bit further down the list, you have Chainlink up 4.5% and Stellar up 14.5% on the day. VeChain close behind, up 12.2% in these last 24 hours. Bitcoin at the time of this recording is at $9,215 with a total dominance of 61.6% of the market. Let's discuss Cardano here on altcoinbuzz.io. They've teamed up with Coti to release AdaPay, article here by David. So the Cardano Foundation and Coti have put a smile on merchants' faces with the launch of the long-awaited AdaPay. AdaPay effectively allows merchants to accept payments in ADA with a near-instant settlement, and merchants can make settlements in 35 fiat currencies and directly into their bank accounts. So with AdaPay, merchants can now start accepting ADA for their businesses by joining the Coti Pay platform, 110 on the Coti website. Reports claim merchants can freely use either an AdaPay button to integrate, as well as a QR-based point-of-sale system. Here's a video, guys, which breaks things down. This is courtesy of the Cardano Foundation. You can check this out. We can link to it below as well. But the CEO of Coti, Dr. Nir Halwani, commented on the development, and he said that the future looks more promising for payments. And he also expressed satisfaction in this partnership, pointing out that the decision stands as one of Coti's foremost steps in expanding its network. And furthermore, he believes the ways people exchange value is changing for the better, and the future looks more promising for payments. Also here on altcoinbuzz.io, Digibyte, ticker DGB, ranks the most purchased crypto after Bitcoin and XRP, article here also by David. So following a poll, Digibyte emerged as the most purchased crypto after Bitcoin and XRP. This report about Digibyte was released by the Uphold team on their official Twitter handle. It's at Uphold Inc., Uphold INC. They had the following to say: Digibyte is now the most purchased crypto by Uphold users in the US after Bitcoin and XRP. So why should it be on your radar? Here's everything you need to know about DGB. This from the 26th of June. With so much price activity, it shows that DGB is winning altcoin investors' hearts. Social listening Twitter handle Lunar Crush also noted the following, at Lunar Crush. Guys, be sure you are following them. Digibyte had very high correlation between social price and activity this week. Correlation rank is at 3.8 out of 5 now, but it's been as high as 5 out of 5. The 1 week activity is as follows: 42,000 posts, that is up 65.8%. 75 million engagements, that's up over 90%. 2.6 thousand contributors, that's up 34%. And 4.4 thousand shared links, that's up nearly 35%. This from the 28th of June. Digibyte just so happens to be down on the day. It's down 2.4% in fact, and there's nothing too impressive in terms of major movement to the upside or the downside in terms of recent charts, but it's all about perspective, guys. And if you want to start zooming out to at least the 6-month chart, maybe you can zoom out to the 1-year perspective. You can see that the trajectory in recent times has been very profitable for those that have had confidence, have had faith in Digibyte. And I'm not going to provide any kind of financial analysis here, but there is an argument to be made about perhaps an ascending triangle forming in the last 3 months or so for the price of Digibyte. Alas, that's something that we'll have to wait for another time to discuss. You can also check out more information about Digibyte, what it's all about as far as a technology and a blockchain and the team behind it, with the rest of David's article here. We'll link to that in the description below. Moving on to KardiaChain on cryptonews.com. They're teaming up with Coinplug to develop a decentralized identity solution. Coinplug is a South Korean company, and they've collaborated with KardiaChain to develop a decentralized identity or DID solution in Vietnam, which is focusing on the mass adoption of blockchain. It's a first DID collaboration in Vietnam, and both these firms signed an MOU just a couple days ago on the 8th of July. A little bit about these two firms. So Coinplug is the leading supplier of blockchain technologies for business in South Korea. They've established blockchain applications for Korea's largest corporations like LG, Hyundai, and KB, and it's the first Korean blockchain patent and second in the globe. KardiaChain not only focuses on improving the blockchain technology, but also making it available to the masses publicly by creative means, and the firm recently developed a payment portal in Vietnam. Now we cycle back to BTC Manager for this article from May of 2020, and we can kind of see the picture crystallizing. It's becoming a little bit more clear here. KardiaChain sets sights on the $2 billion Vietnamese esports market. $2 billion. Guys, I had no idea it was anywhere close to that size, but apparently that's what it is. So all of this is starting to fit together, as you can see. This is back on the 21st of May. KardiaChain announced its plans of expanding into the lucrative multi-billion-dollar Vietnamese esports market, and consequently, they've launched the KardiaChain Esports Incentive Platform, which is a prediction game for Garena's Arena of Valor tournament on the Vietnamese mobile phone MOBA game. Garena is the largest game portal in Southeast Asia. Fans will now be allowed to punt on match outcomes using Kardiachain's KAI tokens. And now going back to this more recent article starts to make a little bit more sense when you consider their ambitions in the context of this collaboration with Coinplug. So together they're going to do a couple of things with regard to DID technology. Again, we're not really in the habit of talking about that on a daily basis. So let's define it. DID is a blockchain platform that allows individuals, organizations, and stuff to create, handle, and monitor their digital credentials for the management of digital identities, and allows its users to explicitly verify and authenticate their identity without a check or the involvement of third parties. And it stands to reason that this is something that could very easily be applied to the world of esports. They could go after that $2 billion Vietnamese esports market with a presence in DID technology, certainly. So KardiaChain will work together with Coinplug, who formulates solutions for corporate tech to create personalized DID solutions. It will be a better fit for the current technology landscapes to address local business needs, to allow enterprises and end users to implement them very efficiently. Well, let's keep an eye on KardiaChain, guys, and we certainly wish them all the best in their collaboration and their partnership with Coinplug. This is definitely a viable market to go after. Not one, to be honest, that I'm explicitly familiar with. Again, I had no idea that the Vietnamese esports market was anywhere close to $2 billion, and I've never heard of this particular MOBA myself. But look, I'm out of touch. I'm an out-of-touch Canadian that doesn't really have his finger on the pulse of things. So definitely interesting in terms of keeping an eye on this, guys. If you're more in the scene, if you're familiar with some of these properties, maybe you've availed yourself of some of these KardiaChain services, or you've heard of Coinplug, hey, start the discussion off in the comments below, because these are certainly developments that I think we're going to be coming back to several times over, not only this year, but in the years ahead. So kudos to KardiaChain for these recent developments. Let's now discuss Crypto.com, at CryptoCom on Twitter. Increased interest rates for EOS, ETH, XRP, LTC, and BCH Bitcoin Cash on Crypto Earn, up to 7.5% PA on EOS, 5.5% PA on ETH, XRP, LTC, and Bitcoin Cash, effective 9 a.m. UTC on the 10th of July 2020. Details are available here at help.crypto.com. Crypto.com is also calling all algo hodlers, ALGO, earn up to 6.5% PA on all your algo with interest paid in algo. Deposits and withdrawals are also enabled. Details available on blog.crypto.com. And as a friendly reminder, guys, if you want to avail yourself of an MCO Visa card, you can have $50 loaded onto it for free by using our exclusive code AB. It's that simple. All the information and the sign up link is available not only in the description, but in the comments below. You'll find the comment pinned. Again, an MCO Visa card with $50 loaded on with our exclusive Altcoin Buzz code. Check it out. In other news, guys, on altcoinbuzz.io, we are talking about Electroneum. Brazil, Turkey, and Nigeria tops Electroneum app-to-app transfers. Article here by Daniel. So the mobile-based crypto platform Electroneum has disclosed in its most recent statistics publication that its users in Brazil, Turkey, and Nigeria have topped its app-to-app transfers. Over 300,000 Electroneum Electroneum app-to-app transactions were completed, and users in Brazil topped the list with just over 115,000 total transactions. It added that millions of Electroneum app users are increasingly sending and transferring ETN value, noting it currently has over 2.6 million app users, furthering its ambition of creating a real-world crypto ecosystem. And of course, part of that mission is to serve and bank the unbanked. Check out the rest of Daniel's article for full information. Electroneum continues to do really good work in the crypto space, particularly in these countries and other countries that need the help more than others. Kudos to the team. Finally, guys, just want to mention here, courtesy of Binance blog on Binance.com, you're invited. Binance Off the Charts, that's what it's called, Off the Charts Virtual Conference. This is happening on the 14th. On July 14th, join Binance as we celebrate our 3rd anniversary. Can you believe it already? Our 3rd anniversary with a virtual conference featuring 80 plus speakers, 5 and more major keynotes, and 30 plus live panels and fireside chats. As the crypto industry continues to mature, companies have made great strides to build out code facets of the blockchain ecosystem, bringing new services and financial opportunities to people around the world. And from day one, Binance has worked to grow the blockchain ecosystem hand in hand with our community. This continues to be a central theme for Binance as we approach our 3rd anniversary. Again, July 14th, 2020, Binance will host the Off the Charts virtual conference, a can't-miss global event featuring some of the biggest names in blockchain and crypto, from leading innovators and industry and business and technology leaders to influential academics and key policymakers. This sounds to be a free event. That's the impression I'm getting. All you have to do is register. You can also check out the list here of over 80 influential speakers. There's a whole slew of them here. We're not going to go through these, but check out this particular announcement. Again, we're on Binance.com, and I'd encourage you, if you're free on the 14th of July, check it out. It's going to be live streamed. It's the kind of thing that's going to be quite long and lengthy, right? So you can tune in basically at your leisure or depending on your availability, but we'll list all the details and all the information in the description below. Make sure you check it out, guys. But that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell, of course, to receive notifications if you've enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Saturday, everybody. But have a great start to your weekend. Have a great day off if you're not working. Even if you are, have a good Saturday, everybody. Stay safe. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.